Stop everything you're doing right now and listen to me, because what just happened overnight could put an extra $200 a month straight into your bank account starting in just weeks. I'm talking direct deposit, no application, no forms, no scams, automatic money hitting your account if this passes. And seniors all across America are waking up to this news right this second. Hey everyone, it's Rose with Retirees News and Updates. And I need you to drop whatever you're doing because Congress is actually moving fast on something called the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act. An extra $200 every single month for everyone on Social Security retirement, SSI, SSDI, VE benefits, railroad retirement, survivor benefits, spousal benefits. 74 million Americans could wake up to this money as early as your January 2026 check. I'm not talking about rumors. I'm talking about a real proposal with real senators from both parties pushing this right now, today, while inflation is still crushing your grocery bill, your rent, your prescriptions, and your lights. Democrats like Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Schumer, and even some Republicans like Bill Cassidy and others are saying out loud, our seniors have waited long enough. If you're one of the 72.5 million Americans trying to survive on $997 a month with SSI, or barely more with regular Social Security, while prices keep shooting through the roof, you cannot afford to miss the next 10 minutes of this video. I've spent hours digging through the actual bill language, the statements from the senators, and the exact timeline so you don't have to guess or fall for fake news. This could be $1,400 total hitting your account over the next 7 months. And I'm going to show you who's fighting for you, when the money could start, whether President Trump would actually sign it, and the O&E thing that could make your checks go up by $300, $500 a month permanently instead of just temporary. If you're tired of choosing between medicine and food, if you're praying every month that your check stretches far enough, stay right here, because what I'm about to lay out could be the biggest Social Security update in years, and it's happening right now. And here we are. The moment of truth you've been waiting for. Let me break this down plain and simple so there's zero confusion about what's on the table right now. This proposal is called the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act, and it would send every single person on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA benefits, railroad retirement, survivor benefits, and spousal benefits an extra $200 per month starting with your January 2026 payment and running straight through July 2026. That's 7 full payments, $1,400 total, deposited automatically the same way your regular check hits. No paperwork, no phone calls, no clicking shady links. I've read the actual language being circulated on Capitol Hill, and I'm telling you the momentum is real. Senator Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Schumer, Sherrod Brown, John Larson, Alex Padilla. These Democrats are leading the charge. But here's what shocked even me. Are tying it directly to offsetting any price increases from the new tariff policies. They're saying, if everyday items cost more, we put more money in seniors' pockets immediately. Some insiders believe President Trump would actually sign this because seniors and working-class Americans turned out huge for him, and this plays right to his base. But here's the part that could change everything forever, not just 7 months. There's a second fight brewing that could give you $300 to $500 extra every single month permanently. It's called switching from CPIW to CPIE for calculating your annual cost of living increase. Right now, Social Security uses CPIW, the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. That tracks what working-age people spend money on: electronics, apparel, new cars. But seniors and disabled Americans spend way more on healthcare, housing, and prescriptions, things that are skyrocketing. CPIE is the Consumer Price Index for the elderly. It measures what you actually buy. Experts who have run the numbers say switching to CPIE would boost benefits by hundreds of dollars a month, every year, forever. Imagine your check going up $400, $500, sometimes more every single January because it finally reflects your real costs. That's the real game changer, and Bernie Sanders is already saying the $200 should be the starting point, not the finish line. Of course, the big question is always money. Where does it come from? Critics are screaming about the deficit and the Social Security Trust Fund running low. My answer? We find billions for everything else: foreign wars, corporate subsidies, you name it. When our own seniors are skipping meals and losing their homes, maybe it's time to put Americans first for once. Here's what you need to know today. This is real legislation with real sponsors. Payments would be automatic if it passes, nothing to apply for. First possible deposit, January 2026. Scammers are already circling. If anyone calls asking for your social security number or bank info to process your $200, hang up. SSA will never do that. While we fight for this, don't leave money on the table right now. Check if you qualify for SNAP, LIHEAP utility help, extra help with prescriptions, or your state's senior property tax relief. I have videos on every single one. Links below. Your voice is the only thing that turns momentum into reality. Pick up the phone today and call your 2 senators and your representative. Tell them you support the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act and you want the CPIE switch. Tell them your story. Tell them $200 a month means the difference between dignity and despair. Comment below right now, I need this $200, or switch to CPIE now. I read every single comment, and Congress needs to feel the heat from millions of us. This is our moment, folks. They're finally listening. Let's not stay quiet.